The Art of Woodworking. Free download, link in description. Top 5 Best CNC Routers for Woodworking. Number 5. MakerMade M2 CNC Kit. The MakerMade M2 is the new and upgraded version of the original Maslow CNC. Modernized and upgraded for 2023, the MakerMade M2 still offers the fantastic 4 by 8 foot cutting range, as well as excellent 1mm accuracy, as well as a laser engraver upgrade kit. For the extra money, you get an all-metal Z-axis, 40-inch cutting speed per minute, and built-in customizable dust collection for a generally more effective and reliable CNC cutting experience with less hassle. You can happily cut hardwoods, plywood, acrylics, nylon, thin aluminum sheets and a variety of other materials with the MakerMade M2, making it a great versatile CNC machine for a range of both hobbyist CNC projects and some commercial CNC uses. Talented makers have used it to create incredible CNC signs, chairs and furniture, and a range of other fantastic creations. It's compatible with drill or mill bits between 1/8 and 1/2 inches. And if you do run into any problems at any point during your CNC machining experience, simply get in touch with MakerMade's US-based customer service who will try and help. Pros: fantastic cutting range. Built-in customizable dust collection. Can happily cut hardwoods. Good customer service to help you out. Cons: need to provide a spindle for yourself. Coming in number 4. Bob CNC Evo 4. The Bob CNC Evo 4 is widely regarded as one of the best CNC routers on the market and is the product of its founder's decades of engineering experience. This distinctive machine is made up of a rigid plywood frame offering 0.1 to 0.05 mm repeatability. The Evo 4 is an upgrade on the company's older E4 CNC router. Decades of insight, deep CNC and prototyping knowledge, and a love of creation goes into every router Bob CNC put out, and you can see it reflected across their website and throughout their products. We recommend the Evolution 4 for most hobbyists, though Bob CNC also offer an Evo 3, which is almost identical in specs, except that it's notably smaller in size. The Evo 4 has a 610 by 610 by 85 mm cutting area, is supported by an SG20U rail system, and is powered by a NEMA 17-stepper motor. It's designed to use GRBL 1.1 firmware on the Arduino Uno. It also has a GT2 belt drive on X and Y axis, a TR8 Acme rod mounted with an ACME nut on the Z axis to speed up Z travel jobs, and home switches on all axes. Thanks to the presence of a Derlin Acme nut, there's no need to lubricate the Z drive. It can be used to work on light-strength wood or hard plastic. Other upgrades on the previous E4 model include adjustable eccentric spacers to keep the bearings tight against the rails, router mounts for quieter, speed-variable routers, and an integrated belt tensioner to simplify belt tightening. All these features make for excellent, consistent connection of the screw to a motor, low wobble, and smooth spatial movements. The Evo 4 comes as a self-assembled DIY CNC router kit, but it's relatively easy to get going using the provided in-depth instructions. You can also take advantage of the Bob CNC YouTube channel, which features over 100 videos, including product features and how-to videos. This desktop CNC router is more expensive than some of cheaper CNC router options, but it's a very high-quality machine that more than justifies the price. It can be configured with one of 2 spindle options, plus wasteboard and software. A Makita RT0701C variable speed router also comes included in the kit, and there are third-party sellers online that sell a laser cutter add-on. Pros: one of the best CNC routers on the market. Easy to get going with in-depth instructions. Has laser cutter add-ons available. Cons: more expensive than some of the cheaper options on our list. Coming in number 3. SainSmart Genmitsu Prover XL 4030. If you want something more powerful than the entry-level 3018 CNC routers, but not so premium as the Shapeoko or X-Carve, the SainSmart Genmitsu Prover XL 4030 is a great middle ground choice. The build volume is much larger than 3018 CNC routers, and the 110mm Z-axis depth means you can create great depth and contrast in signs and other creations you can make for yourself or sell. SainSmart are known for accessible, easy-to-assemble CNC kits, which rings true with the Prover XL 4030. It's very beginner-friendly, but with the power and size for experienced and advanced makers to create complex projects from a variety of materials, including aluminum, wood, MDF, plastics, foam, vinyl, and more. You can even upgrade it further, with upgrade kits such as the 6060 extension kit and 6060 aluminum spoil board, and a laser module. The base CNC router is already powerful and large, however, and should suit most day-to-day CNC projects with the powerful spindle and newly redesigned control box and drive system. Overall, it's a great mid-range CNC router, and comes with a 3-month subscription to Carvico Maker software to help you get started, though you can also use easel, candle, or another alternative. Pros: larger build volume than other 3018 CNC routers. Accessible and easy to assemble. Very upgradable. Cons: some beginners find it difficult to use. Coming in number 2. SainSmart Genmitsu 3018 Prover. This CNC engraving machine, released in 2020, is an upgrade on the SainSmart Genmitsu 3018 Pro and is the latest version of the company's hobby CNC router series. Forget hour plus build times, the 3018 Prover has you ready to go in just 15 minutes. While this machine uses the same GRBL 1.1 software, Arduino platform, Toshiba TB6S109 drivers, and added opticouplers as its predecessor, it makes huge leaps in terms of usability and safety. You can even use SainSmart's version of Mach 3 if you're used to that. The 1.8 inches display clearly displays readouts and provides manual control of your mill without using a computer. This offline controller can also be used to home the tool head. The 3018 Prover also has an easy-to-access emergency stop control that immediately shuts down the machine if your project ever gets out of control. Other improved safety features include hard stops and limit switches. The 3018 Prover has a decent workspace of 260 by 155 by 35 mm, though this is actually slightly smaller than its little brother, the 3018 Pro. While some might consider it a mini CNC router, this is offset by the all-aluminum chassis for overall sturdier and better quality build. The acrylic panels on the sides help contain dust spread and prevent any material chips flying off. The router uses a 775 motor 10,000 RPM spindle, has a maximum power of 120 watts, and uses an ER11 collet drill bit. Like the 3018 Pro, it comes with a 3-month subscription to Carvico Maker subscription. This CNC router machine comes semi-assembled, and it should take you no longer than 15 minutes to get up and running, making it a fantastic user-friendly benchtop CNC router. In addition, you can also add a laser engraver to the machine, though this costs extra. Pros: ready to go in about 15 minutes. A huge leap in terms of usability and safety over its predecessor. Has an easy-to-access emergency stop control that immediately shuts down your machine. Sturdy and has a quality build. Cons: smaller than the SainSmart Genmitsu 3018 Pro. Coming in number 1. SainSmart Genmitsu 3018 Pro. SainSmart's Genmitsu 3018 Pro is a small CNC router you can easily set up at home that's great for beginners. SainSmart have made a name for themselves in the low-cost CNC space by bridging the accessibility gap, making easy-to-use starter CNC kits with great customer service and documentation to help you get started. This best-selling home CNC router has an engraving depth of 1.8 inches and is a versatile router that's compatible with woods, plastics, acrylics, PVCs, soft aluminum, and PCBs, so it can be used for a wide range of projects. You can do a fair amount with the 45 mm depth, and the ability to carve into materials as tough as soft aluminum really opens up your options for such a low price. The 300 by 180 work area is plentiful, and it comes with an offline controller that can be upgraded to a laser engraver. The machine's body is crafted from aluminum, making it stable and durable, key to a high-quality CNC project. The machine also has added opticouplers that give the mainboard extra protection for increased longevity. The Genmitsu 3018 Pro is powered by industry-standard GRBL software and runs on Arduino. This powerful, open-source software is dependable and simple, and there are plenty of support resources available. The router uses quieter Toshiba TB6S109 drivers, so there's no annoying din like with older CNC machines. However, you do need to spend an hour or so building the kit from scratch, so if this type of build intimidates you, spend an extra $100 and go for the 3018 Prover that comes almost ready to go, which we discuss further on in this article. You don't have to break the bank to get your hands on the Genmitsu 3018 Pro. You can purchase the Hobby CNC router from $250. This also includes a 3-month subscription to Carvico Maker, a powerful yet easy-to-use CNC software that's designed for small businesses and hobbyists looking to take their first steps into CNC. Pros: great for beginners. Great customer service and documentation to help you get started. Has an engraving depth of 1.8 inches and is a versatile router. Plentiful work area. Cons: no major drawbacks, a great router for the price.